When I think about Senator Ted Kennedy.
Ted Kennedy.
Senator Kennedy.
Senator Kennedy.
I remember meeting or really seeing Ted Kennedy for the first time when he delivered our first graduation speech.
Senator Kennedy was our keynote speaker.
Shortly after the passage of the Edward M. Kennedy Serve America Act with a huge bipartisan vote in the Congress, my cell phone rang. On the other line was Senator Kennedy, who said, Bridge, remember my brother talked about passing a torch to a new generation. I said, yes, I was only 3 at the time, but I remembered later. He said, well, we really blowtorched this thing, didn't we? And laugh, this booming laugh, which I'll never forget.
And he looked down at his notes, and then he literally moved them in a way that said, oh, I'm not even going to read these. And he began to speak extemporaneously.
He said it was fundamental that as a society, that if we want to reach our fullest potential, that we need to ensure that every child has access to an equitable and good education.
A figure as important as the senator cared about these issues, and that he cared about how people within the United States were cared for.
But one of my favorite quotes that I learned, that I heard from Senator Kennedy, was actually taken from Dr. Martin Luther King. It was that a threat to justice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. He made that quote come to life by making sure that he explained to everyone why, even though these churches were being burned in the South, that this was as much an issue in Massachusetts as it was in those communities.
And when I put that in perspective in my own kind of life and career, I realized I'm not even 20% of the way there. If he was a lion, I'm a cub at this point.
All around me are the GED certificates of our young people, and the Service Nation grant will allow us, our young people, to go to college. They've come here and gotten their GEDs, and now they're ready to head off to college. I just wanted to personally thank Ted Kennedy for dedicating his life to service.
Senator Kennedy not only put his belief behind us through Washington, but he also put his belief behind us by rolling up his sleeves and joining us in service.
Because of Senator Kennedy, I have been given the opportunity to gain an education award for my service and hard work, making it possible for me to attend college.
Your efforts have made it possible for me to get my GED, earn worksite skills, and help out my community.
And thanks to Senator Kennedy, I'm a better student and a better person.
It's my honor to be a part of this movement, along with all of you today. I'm championed by the Senator.
Thank you. Thank you, Senator Kennedy.
Because of you, I have spent the past 20 years doing really meaningful work.
Thank you.
Thank to Senator Kennedy, and what's that called again?
The Serve America Act.
In the Serve America Act, kids like me can do service learning.
And what happens when you learn and serve?
School is cool, and I have the power to change the world!
This is a wonderful day for all of our country and all Americans who will now have a chance and the opportunity to give back to their communities and the nation.
There are very few people who have touched the life of this nation in the same breadth, in the same order of magnitude than the person who is seated right behind me. And so this is just an extraordinary day for him. And I am truly grateful and honored to call him a friend, a colleague, and one of the finest leaders we've ever had. Ted Kennedy.